Okay, good morning to everyone. Today is April 7, 2025, and our agenda for today is the opening of bids for 4 civil works projects, and the second agenda is the private conference for 5 civil works projects. I would like also to announce that supposedly the opening of these 4 civil works projects and the private conference for this 5 civil works project was April 3, but unfortunately both the chairman and the vice chairman were not around. So wala po tayong quorum. So before we proceed further, may I request may I request everyone to please stand for a short prayer given to us by Ma'am Adelus. But before that, we read this message from the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28, and it says, God's plans for you is always the best. Sometimes the process is painful and hard, but don't forget that when God is silent, He's doing something for you. Just trust the process. This is the word of God. So for our preliminary, may I request Engineer Cagayan to make a roll call for the determination of quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning once again. From our beach and awards committee, we have Sir Bernard Labasor, our chairman. For the members of the beach and awards committee, we have Ma'am Cecil Santos, Sir Arman Kafugawan, and we have Sir Edmond De Luna. For our technical working group,
Sir. Considering that there is a quorum, I now call this procurement activity to order. Sir Jun, please continue making the roll call for the other members of the awards, the Beach and Awards Committee.
thank you, sir, Mr. Chair. For our TW members, we have Ma'am Wilmina Araw, we have Sir James Antonio, we have Sir Joel Bossi, Sir David Hidalgo, Sir Harold Alvarez, Sir Joe Ribocal, Sir Elmer Escobar, Mami Sandra Lemo, Ma'am Adelisa Sicapasilio. We would like also to acknowledge the presence of our observer, our editor, our auditor, Sir Benji Lasang. For backsec, we have Sir Larry Kasim, we have Ma'am Jane Pasquat, and Ma'am Crystal Capello in your studio. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Jun, and to everyone who are in attendance, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to our procurement activity for today. So we'll start with our first agenda, that is the opening of bids for 4 civil works projects. So we start with contract ID number 25B00083 with the contract name of 001, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development Program, Construction of Bypass Roads, Santiago Circumferential Road, Isabela. The location of the contract is at Santiago City, Isabela, with an ABC of 96,500,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 204 calendar days. So in this contract, we have 4 prospective bidders, and they are as follows. We have Mardep Construction and Development. The second prospective bidder is BB Manupay Construction, and the third participating bidder is HPL General Construction. We have another prospective bidder, which is Edmondson Construction Development Incorporated. So let's start. Before we proceed, may I request once again Engineer Cagayan to please acknowledge the representative of the 4 participating bidders.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For Mardep Construction and Development, we have Ma'am Marilina Handok Panlista, no? Or Piones. Thank you, ma'am. We have for VB Manubay Construction, we have Ms. Ma'am Margie Arsalda. Thank you, ma'am. For HPL General Construction, we have Ma'am Judy M. Simio. Thank you, ma'am. For Edison, for Edwanson Construction Development Corporation, we have Mr. Arnold Tatag. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, we are going to proceed with the opening of the technical documents. So to start, I have now with me the original technical document of Marlek Construction and Development Corporation with business address at Magdalena, Papascuan, Isabela, Region 2, Philippines. Time check, 10:30 a.m.
Good morning, everyone. For the technical proposal of Marlek Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 25B0008. Bid security in the form of bid security declaration, signed and authorized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of contractors, key personnel, check. List of contractors, major equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 clauses, signed and notarized, check.
Pass. So, Marlek Construction and Development Corporation is compliant with requirements per checklist. So, we now move to the next participating bidder. So, I have now with me the original technical document of DB Manubay Construction with business address at Santiago City. Time check, 10:31 a.m.
For the technical proposal of BB Manubay Construction, bid security, the form of bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of key personnel for the contract, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 clauses, signed and notarized, check.
Pass. So, BB Manubay Construction is compliant with the requirements per checklist. So, let's move to the next, the third participating bidder. And I have with me the original technical document of SPL General Construction with business address at (196) Kabirawan, Gonzaga, Cagayan, Region 2, Philippines. Time check, 10:33 a.m.
For the technical proposal of HPL General Construction, bid security, in form of bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of contractors' personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement, with 10 process, signed and authorized, check.
Pass. So let's now move to the last participating bidder, and I have with me the original technical document of Edmondson Development Construction Incorporated with business address at E. Rodriguez Sr. Avenue, Quezon City, Metro Manila, NCR, Philippines. Time check, 10:34 a.m.
For the technical proposal of Edmondson Development and Construction Incorporated. Bid security in the form of a bid securing declaration signed and authorized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of key personnel for the contract, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with pen process, signed and authorized, check.
Pass. So as per evaluation, the 4 participating bidder is compliant to the requirement as per checklist. So may I request now the Bank Secretariat to conduct an online eligibility processing through civil works application. So while waiting for the result, we will now proceed to the next contract, that is contract ID number 25B 00084 with the contract name Convergence Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge, MVUC, as per RA 11239, installation application of road safety devices, facilities along Maharlika Highway, kilometer 394 plus minus 827 to kilometer 460 plus 725, City of Ilagan to Santiago, San Pablo, Isabela. So the location of the contract is at City of Ilagan, Tumawini, Kapayapaan, and San Pablo, Isabela, with an ABC of 67,550,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 197 calendar days. So in here we have 2 participating bidder, and the first participating bidder is St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation, and the second participating bidder is EGB Construction Corporation. So before we proceed with the opening of the technical document, once again may I request Engineer Cagayan to please acknowledge the representative of each participating bidder.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. But before that, we acknowledge the presence of Sir Maggie Maestre and Engineer Edwin Galano. For St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation, we have Justin Rodrigo, and for EGB Construction, we have Jeff Miranda. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Jun. So to start with, I have now with me the original technical document of St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation, with business address at 792F Manalo, corner J. Pueblo Street, Bambang, Pasig City, Metro Manila, NCR, Philippines. Time check, 10:38 a.m.
For the technical proposal of St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation for contract ID 25B00084, bid security in the form of a bid securing declaration signed and authorized, check. Organization of chart, check. List of key personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement, with 10 clauses signed and authorized, check.
Thank you, Bamsi. So I have now also with me the original technical document of KGB Construction Corporation with business address at Maharlika Highway, Alibago, Ilagan City, Isabela, Region 2, Philippines. Time check 10:39 a.m.
For the technical component of EGP Construction Corporation, bid security, the form of bid security declaration, signed and authorized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of key personnel of contract, check. List of contractors' equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 clauses signed and authorized, check.
Considering that both participating bidders comply to the requirements per checklist, may we request the Public Secretariat to conduct the online and video processing through Civil Works application. So while waiting for the result, let's now proceed to the next contract, that is contract ID number 25B00085 with the contract name of Convergence in Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge, as per RA 11239, installation of integrated solar streetlight along Maharlika Highway, Package 1, City of Ilagan, Isabela. The location of the contract is at City of Ilagan, Isabela, with an ABC of 160,436,900 pesos only, with a contract duration of 240 calendar days. So in this contract, there are 4 participating bidders, and they are as follows. Number 1 is Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation. Second is St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation. The third participating bidder is AGB Construction Corporation, and the last participating bidder for contract ID number 25B00085 is TJMT Construction. So to start with, before we proceed, once again, I request Engineer Kapayapaan to please acknowledge the representative of each participating bidder.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation, we have Mr. Mark John M. Quinto. For St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation, we have Justin Rodrigo. For EGB Construction Corporation, we have Jeff Miranda. And for the last, for the next construction, for TGMT Construction, we have Ms. Alma Banyas. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Jun. So we start with the first participating bidder, that is Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation, with business address at 31A Press Magsaysay Street, Villa Aurora, Barangay Sasambakan, Cebu City. Time check 10:43 a.m.
For the technical proposal of Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation for contract ID 25B00085, form of bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of contractors, key personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus warrant statement with M process, signed and notarized, check.
Okay, let's now move to the next participating bidder, and I will read the original technical document of St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation, with business address at 792 F Manalo Corner J, 12th Street, Bambang, Pasig City, Metro Manila, NCR, Philippines. Time check, 10:44 a.m.
For the technical proposal of St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation, bid security, in the form of a bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of key personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 process, signed and notarized.
Thank you once again, Chief. So let's now move to the third participating bidder, and I have with me the original technical document of EGB Construction Corporation with business address at Maharlika Highway, Alibago, Ilagan City, Isabela, Region 2, Philippines. Time check, 10:45 a.m.
For the technical component of EGB Construction Corporation, bid security, in the form of bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of key personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 clauses, signed and notarized, check.
Let's now go to the last participating bidder for contract ID number 25B 00085, and I have with me the original technical document of TJMT Construction with business address at 9 Diversion Road, Centro 12, Poblacion, Cagayan City, Cagayan, Region 2, Philippines. Time check, 10:46 a.m.
For the technical component of TJMT Construction, bid security, in the form of bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Contractors, organizational chart, check. List of key personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 clauses, signed and notarized, check.
Pass. So, after evaluation of the technical document of the four participating bidder, they are all compliant with the documentary requirement as per checklist. So, once again, I will request the Box Secretariat to conduct the online and immediate processing through Civil Board's application. So, while waiting for the results, let's now move to the last contract to be bid, that is contract ID number 25 B00086 with contract name Convergence Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Various Infrastructure in Support of National Security, Tatag na Imprastraktura para sa Kapayapaan at Seguridad Program, TIKAS, Construction of two-story military barracks building type 1 CNIA, Lal-Lo, Cagayan. The location of the contract is at the Rupan, Lal-Lo, Cagayan, with an APC of 46,320,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 183 calendar days. So under this contract, we have 3 participating bidders, and they are as follows: MEC Air System Corporation, TJMT Construction, and APS Construction. So once again, before we proceed with the opening of the evaluation of their technical document, may we request Engineer Kapayapaan to please recognize the representative of each participating bidder.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For MEC Air System Corporation, where Mr. Jaime Alianta. For TGMT Construction, where Ma'am Alma Banyes. Kindly stand. Thank you. For APS Construction, where Fredelisa Unipa. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Jun. So we'll start with the evaluation of MEC Air Systems Corporation with business address at Lot 1C8, Francisco Home, Phase D, Francisco Homes, Mulawin, San Jose del Monte, City, Bulacan, Region 3, Philippines. Time check, 10:50 a.m.
For the technical document of MEC Air Systems Corporation for contract ID 25B00086. Bid security in the form of bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organization of chart, check. List of contractors, key personnel, check. List of major equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement. Bid 10 process, signed and authorized.
Thank you, Ma'am Chi. So let's now proceed with the evaluation for the technical document of TJMT Construction with business address at 9 Diversion Road, Centro 12, Poblacion, Seguridad City, Cagayan, Region 2, Philippines. Time check, 10:51 a.m.
For the technical proposal of TJMT Construction, bid security in the form of bid security declaration, signed and notarized, check. Organizational chart, check. List of personnel, check. List of equipment, check. Omnibus sworn statement with 10 process, signed and notarized.
So after evaluation of the technical documents of the 3 participating bidders, it is found out that they are compliant to the requirement as per checklist. So let's now proceed with the evaluation of eligibility requirement through electoral process. So while waiting for the result, okay. The third participating bidder for contract ID number 25B00086 is APS Construction with business address at Flourishing, Gonzaga, Cagayan, Region 2, Philippines. Time check, 10:53 a.m.
For the technical proposal of APS Construction, bid security in the form of bid security declaration, signed and authorized, check. Organizational chart, check. Contractors key personnel, check. Contractors list of equipment, check. omnibus short statement with 10 clauses signed and notarized.
So the three participating bidders compliant with the requirement as per checklist. We may request the Cagayan to conduct an online review processing through civil work application. So we're now done with the evaluation of the technical documents for the 4 civil works projects. So let's now move back to contract ID number 25B00083 for the evaluation of their financial documents. But before that, may I request Sir Larry to please read the result of the online review processing of the 4 participating bidders. For contract ID number 25B00083.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. On hand is the result of the contract profile processing conducted for contract ID 25B00083. So again, for this contract we have 4 participating bidders: Barracks Construction and Development Corporation, BB Manubay Construction, HPL General Construction, and Edwinson Development and Construction Incorporated. So as to the legal aspects, which includes the mayor's permit, DTI, SEC, CDA registration, BIR tax clearance certificate, and PhilJobs registration. So as per result, all 4 bidders passed. As to the technical and financial aspects, which includes the following: the PIKAS license, PIKAS registration, work experience, and NFCC. So again, as per result, only 3 bidders passed except for BB Manubay Construction. So here we have a remark under work experience. BB Manubay Construction failed as its work experience category does not match the contract profile for major work category. So the work experience of BB Manubay Construction is only 32% of the ABC, which is less than the required 50% of the ABC. That's all, Mr. Chair.
So considering, by the way, we get the any motion from the other members of the BAC to not to consider BB Manubay Construction ineligible.
Mr. Chair, I move for the eligibility of BB Manubay Construction. Ineligible.
So it's moved and seconded that BB Manubay is ineligible to bid for contract ID number 25B00083. So let's now proceed with the, considering that the 3 participating bidder is eligible to bid, we now proceed with the evaluation of their financial proposal. So to start with, I have now with me the original financial document of Barracks Construction and Development Corporation, time check 10:58 a.m.
for the financial proposal of Marlon Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 25B00083. Bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
Pass.
So, Marlon Construction and Development Corporation is compliant with requirements for checklist. Please proceed in reading the bid amount offered.
The bid amount offered by Mardep Construction and Development Corporation is 93,604,788 pesos and 14 centavos. I repeat, 93,604,788 pesos and 14 centavos with no discount. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am Chi. So let's now move to the next participating bidder, that is HPL General Construction. And I have with me the original financial document. Time check, 11 o'clock a.m.
For the financial proposal of HPL General Construction, bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
Pass.
So HPL General Construction is compliant with the requirements per checklist. Please proceed in reading the bid amount.
The bid offer of HPL General Construction is 96,459,067 and 22 centavos. I repeat, 96,459,067 pesos and 22 centavos with no discount offer.
Thank you, Ma'am Chi. So the bid amount offered by SPL General Construction is 96,459,067 pesos and 22 centavos. So let's now move to the last participating bidder for contract ID number 25B00083. And I have with me the original financial document of Edwardson Development Construction Incorporated. Time check, 11:01 a.m.
For the financial proposal of Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated. Bid form, signed, check. Bill of quantities, signed, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
Pass.
So Edwardson Development Construction Incorporated is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in reading the bid amount offered.
The bid amount offered by Edwardson Development and Construction Incorporated is 96,493,005 pesos and 6 centavos. I repeat, the bid offered by Edwardson is 96,493,005 pesos and 6 centavos with no discount offer.
Thank you, Ma'am Chi. So the bid amount offered by Edwardson Development Construction Incorporated is 96,493,005 pesos and 06 centavos. So the participating bidder with the lowest bid amount offered for contract ID number 25B00083 is Barracks Construction and Development Corporation with a bid amount offered of 96,604,788 pesos and okay. I repeat, the bid amount offered by Maharlika Construction and Development Corporation is 93,604,788 pesos and 14 centavos. I repeat, 93,604,788 pesos and 14 centavos. And please be informed that this bid shall be subjected to bid evaluation and shall undergo post-qualification process. So we're now done with contract ID number 25B00083, and to the representative of the four participating bidders would like to thank you for your participation. God bless you. So let's now move to the contract ID number 25B00084, and once again, may we request Sir Lal-Lo to please read the result of the online bidding processing for the two participating bidders.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, on hand is the result of the contract profile processing for contract ID 25B00084. So for this contract, we have two participating bidders, St. General Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation and EGB Construction Corporation. So as to the legal aspects, both bidders passed. For the technical and financial aspects, also both bidders passed. That's all.
Considering that both participating bidders eligible to bid, we can now proceed with the evaluation of their financial proposal. So I have with me now the original financial document of St. Gerald Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation, time check 11:05 a.m.
For the financial proposal of St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation for contract ID 25B00084, bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
So St. Gerald Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed with bidding the bidding.
The bid offered is 67,448,520 pesos and 56 centavos. I repeat, the bid offered is 67,448,520 pesos and 56 centavos with no discount offered. That's all.
Thank you, Ma'am G. So the bid amount offered of St. Gerald Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation for contract ID number 25B00084 is 67,448,520 pesos and 56 centavos. So let's now move to our next participating bidder, and I have with me the original financial document of EGB Construction Corporation. Time check 11:07 a.m.
For the financial component of EGB Construction Corporation for contract ID 300084, bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
So EGB Construction Corporation is compliant with the requirements as per checklist. Please proceed in the bidding the bid amount offered.
The bid amount offered by EGB Construction is 67,450,001 pesos and 18 centavos. I repeat, the bid offered by EGB is 67,450,001 1 pesos and 18 centavos. With a discount offered, 10,000 pesos only of the bid amount. So the discounted amount is 67,440,001 pesos and 18 centavos. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am G. So the bid amount offered of EGP Construction Corporation is the discounted amount of 67,440,000, 1 peso and 18 centavos. So the participating bidder with the lowest bid amount offered for contract ID number 25B00084 is EGP Construction Corporation with a bid amount of 67,440,000, 1 peso and 18 centavos. I repeat, the bid amount offered of EGP Construction for contract ID number 25B00084 is 67,440,000, 1 peso and 18 centavos. So we're now done with contract ID number 25B00084, and to the representative of the both participating bidder, would like to thank you for your participation. So let's now move to the next contract, that is contract ID number 25B00085. And once again, I will request Sir Larry to please read the result online and bid processing before we open before we evaluate the financial documents.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So again, on hand is the result of the contract profile processing for contract ID 25B00085. So for this contract, we have 4 bidders: Prime Vigil Construction Corporation, St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation, EGB Construction Corporation, and TJMP Construction. So, as to the legal aspects, all 4 bidders passed. For the technical and financial aspects, also, Mr. Chair, the 4 bidders passed. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Larry. Considering that the 4 participating bidder is eligible to bid, we can now proceed with the open evaluation of their financial proposal. So to start with, I have now with me the original financial document of Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation. Time check 11:12 a.m.
For the financial proposal of Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation for contract ID 25B00085. Bid form, signed check, bill of quantities, signed check, detailed estimates, check, cash flow by quarter, check.
So Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation is compliant to the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in reading the bid amount offered.
The bid amount offered by Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation is 116,330,644 pesos and 85 centavos. I repeat, the bid offered is 116,330,644 pesos and 85 centavos with no discount offered. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am G. So the bid amount offered of Prime Gigabuild Construction Corporation is 116,330,644 pesos and 85 centavos. So let's now move to the next participating bidder, and I have with me the original financial document of St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation. Time check, 11:13 a.m.
The financial proposal of St. Gerard Construction General Contractor and Development Corporation for contract ID 25B00285. Bid form, signed, check. Bill of quantities, signed, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
So St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in bidding the bid amount.
The bid amount offered is 116,330,775 pesos and 14 centavos. I repeat, the bid offered is 116,330,775 pesos and 14 centavos with no discount offered. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Chief. So the bid amount offered of St. Gerard Construction, General Contractor and Development Corporation is 116,330,775 pesos and 14 centavos. So let's now move to the next participating bidder, and I have with me the original financial document of EGB Construction Corporation. Time check, 11:15 a.m.
The financial component of EGB Construction Corporation. Bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
So EGB Construction Corporation is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in bidding the bid amount offered.
The bid amount offered by EGB Construction Corporation is 116,336,901 pesos and 38 centavos. I repeat, the bid offered by EGB is 116,336,901 pesos and 38 centavos. The discount offered is 10,000 pesos only of the bid amount.
So the discounted amount offered by EGB Construction Corporation for contract ID number 25B00085 is 116,326,901 peso and 38 centavos. So let's now move to the last participating bidder, and I have with me the original financial document of TJMT Construction. Time check, 11:17 a.m.
For the financial proposal of TJMT Construction, bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check.
So TJMT Construction is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in bidding the bid amount offered.
The bid amount offered by TJMT is 116,336,901 pesos and 60 centavos. The bid amount offered by TJMT is 116,336,901 pesos and 60 centavos with no discount offered.
So the bid amount offered by TJMT Construction is 116,336,901 peso and 60 centavos. So the participating bidder with the lowest bid amount offered for contract ID number 25B00085 is 116 million. Three is EGB Construction Corporation with the bid amount offered to 160,326,901 peso and 38 centavos. I repeat, the bid amount offered of EGB Construction Corporation for contract ID number 25B00085 is 160,326,901 peso and 38 centavos. And please be informed that this bid shall be subjected to bid evaluation and shall undergo post-qualification process. So we're now done with contract ID number 25B00085. And once again, to all participating bidders, to the representative, would like to thank you for your participation. So let's now move to the last contract, that is contract ID number 25B00086. But before we proceed in the reading, in evaluation of the financial documents, may I request Engineer Kapayapaan to please acknowledge the arrival of our Vice Chairman and Attorney Nina.
Thank you, Mr. Chief. We acknowledge the presence of Attorney Kyle Simpson and Sir Kevin De Leon. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Jude. So, before we evaluate the financial document of the three participating bidder for contract ID number 25B00086, I may request Attorney De Leon to please read the result of the online LBG processing.
Good morning to everyone. So for the result of contract profile processing for contract ID 25B00086, we have 3 participating bidder. For the first bidder, Mech Air Systems Corporation. For the legal aspect of its bid or cost, for the technical and financial aspect, for the pickup license, valid until November 10, 2026. For the pickup registration, we have a remark here, pickup license category does not match to the contract profile. For the work experience, we have the result here, failed. Work experience category does not match to the contract profile. Work experience is 0% of the ABC. For the NFCC pass. So we will be checking the technical proposal submitted by Mech Air Systems Corporation. So may I know what is the required major category of work for this particular contract? Okay, the major category of work for this particular contract is BICWOPLC, building construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 story. 1 to 5 story. And the required pickup license is at least medium A. Okay, so here is the technical proposal submitted by Met Air Systems Corporation. Attached in this technical document is the regular contractor's license and the category of this particular license, particularly on building and industrial plant, is medium B. Okay, so based on this, we can consider the TIKAS registration, TIKAS license of Met Air as passed. For the SLCC requirement, the required amount is 23,160,000 pesos. Attached in this technical document is the SLCC with the contract name of construction of 3-story building with basement project. The contract cost is 75,559,000 pesos. Attached also in this particular technical document is the certificate of acceptance of the said project. Certificate of acceptance and completion. So considering that the bidder attached an updated TIKAS license as well as the required similar as completed contract, so we can consider the bid of Met Air System, but still subject to unlocking before the central office to update the eligibility. So that is for Met Air Systems Corporation. Mr. Chair, for the second bidder, PJFT Construction, for the legal aspect of the bid, of its bid, all pass. For the technical and financial aspect, also pass. So the second bidder is eligible to bid. For the third bidder, APS Construction, legal aspect, all pass. Technical and financial aspect, likewise pass. So the third bidder is eligible to bid. So Mr. Chair, the three participating bidder for this contract 25B00086, they are eligible to bid.
Thank you, Vice Chair. So before we proceed, may I have a motion from the other members of the BAC and Award Committee to consider Met Air System Corporation eligible to bid.
Mr. Chair, I move for Met Air Systems Corporation for eligibility. Eligible. That's all, Mr. Chair.
So it is moved and seconded that Met Air System Corporation is considered eligible to bid for contract ID number 25B00086 and also TJFT Construction and APS Construction. So we can start now with the opening of the financial documents. So I have now with me the original financial document of Met Air System Corporation, time check 11/27/8.
Okay, for the financial proposal submitted by the first participating bidder, Met Air Systems Corporation, financial report, sign check, bill of quantities, sign check, detailed estimates, check, cash flow by quarter, check.
So Met Air System Corporation is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in bidding the report.
The total amount of bids submitted by Met Air Systems Corporation is 6,599,000 pesos. Again, 46 million. Again, 46,599,000 pesos and 34 centavos. 46,599 pesos and 34 centavos. No discount being offered, Mr. Chair.
So the bid amount offered by Air System Corporation for contract ID number 25B0086 is 46,599 pesos and 34 centavos. So let's now go to the next participating bidder and have with me the original financial document of TJMT Construction. Time check 11:29 a.m.
Okay, for the financial document submitted by the second bidder, TJMT Construction. Bid form, the design check, DOQ, sign check, detailed estimates, check, cash flow by quarter, check. Pass.
So TJMT Construction is compliant with the requirements for checklist. Please proceed with the bid amount.
The total amount of bids submitted by TJMT Construction is 44,3,996 pesos and 79 centavos. 44,3,996 pesos and 79 centavos. No discount being offered.
Thank you, Vice Chair. So the bid amount offered of TJMT Construction is 44,3,996 pesos and 79 centavos. So let's now move to the last participating bidder, and I have with me the original financial document of ATS Construction. Time check 11:30 a.m.
Okay, for the third bidder, ATS Construction. Bid form, you design, check. Bill of quantities, you design, check. Detailed estimates, check. Cash flow by quarter, check. Pass.
So ATS Construction is compliant with the requirement as per checklist. Please proceed in reading the bid amount offered.
The total amount of bids submitted by the bidder is 44,930,366 pesos and 58 centavos. 44,930,366 pesos and 15 centavos. No discount being offered, Mr. Chair.
So the bid amount offered by APS Construction is 44,930,366 pesos and 15 centavos. So the participating bidder with the lowest bid amount offered for contract ID number 25B00086 is TJMT Construction with the bid amount offered of 44,003,996 pesos and 79 centavos. I repeat, the bid amount offered by TJMT Construction for contract ID number 25B00086 is 44,003,996 pesos and 79 centavos. And please be informed that this bid shall be subjected to bid evaluation and shall undergo post-qualification. So we're now done with contract ID number 25B00086, and there are no other matter to discuss. Any motion from the group for adjournment?
Okay, I move for the adjournment of this procurement activity for the opening of bids of 4 civil works projects. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Arman. And as far as that there is a proper motion and it's duly seconded by the group, I now call this activity adjourned. God bless us all and take care. Okay, good morning once again. So we now move for our, moving forward, we now go to our second agenda. That is the private conference for 5 civil works projects. And for the presentation and the discussion of these 5 projects, may request Engineer Joe Revocol to do the presentation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, and good morning to everyone. For contract ID number 25B00088, the project title, Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge, MVUC as per RA 11239, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, primary roads along Maharlika Highway, Cagayan Valley Road, from K0461 plus 322.5 to K0461 plus 707, K0462 plus minus 113 to K0462 plus minus 043, and from K0469 plus 780 to K0469 plus 946.5, located in Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. The implementing office is DPWH Regional Office 2 with the funding source FY 2025 GAA. The approved budget for the contract is 8,034,590 pesos. This project will include construction of PCCP road with length of 1.219 km as per survey with road safety facilities. For the scope of works, there will be other general requirements, earthworks, some base and base course, surface course, miscellaneous structures, and miscellaneous structures. The total contract duration is 48 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, the required pickup license is size range of at least small B. For SLCC, the bidder should have completed the contract on major category of works with the construction cost of at least 50% of the EBC of the contract to be bid, or equivalent to 4,017,295 pesos. The major category of work is roads, construction, PCCP, while the similar categories of work are roads, rehabilitation, PCCP, and roads, construction, tunnel, PCCP. For the project requirements, the work experience requirements for the key personnel are shown and also in the bid data sheet of the bidding document. Please note that the required materials engineer must be an accredited materials engineer 1. For minimum major equipment requirements, they are also shown in the presentation as well as in the bid data sheet of the bidding documents. That's all, sir.
Before we proceed with the next contract, any question from the group? So being none, let's now, Sergio, let's proceed to the next contract. This contract ID number 25B00089.
For contract ID number 25B00089, the project name is Convergence and Special Support Program, construction, improvement of various infrastructures in support of national security, TIKAS, construction of military barracks for the 204th Quirino Defense Center, 2R CDG CPA San Marcos, Cabarugis, Quirino. This project is located in San Marcos, Cabarugis, Quirino, and the implementing office is DPWH Regional Office. The funding source is FY 2025 GAA with an approved budget for the contract of 48,250,000 pesos. So this project will include the construction of new building with water system and elevated water tank. For the scope of works, there will be other general requirements, earthworks, plain and reinforced concrete works, finishing and other civil works, electrical works, and mechanical works. The total contract duration is 214 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, the required pickup license is size range of at least medium A. For the SLCC, bidders should have completed the contract on major category of works with the construction cost of at least 50% of the EPC of the contract to be bid, or that is 24,125,000 pesos. The major category of work is buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame 1 to 5 stories. Similar categories of work are shown in the presentation and also in the bid data sheet of the bidding documents. For project requirements, the work experience requirement for the key personnel are also shown in the presentation. So in this particular contract, the project engineer must be at least a provisional project engineer for contract costing not more than 100 million pesos but with an aggregate cost of 500 million pesos as per section 3 of DO 148 series of 2024. The materials engineer must be an accredited materials engineer 1. The minimum major equipment requirements are also shown as well as in the bid data sheet of the bidding documents.
So, any question from the group? Kung project engineering answer is provisional, pwede no?
Yes, sir. Professional project.
So, no more question? So let's now move to the next contract. That is contract ID number 25B00090. Medyo.
Contract ID number 25B00090 is Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Road Fund Motor Vehicle Users Charge as per RA 11239, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction, Upgrading of Damaged Paved Roads, Primary roads along Maharlika Highway, K0459 plus 243 to K0459 plus 628, and from K0460 plus 270 to K0460 plus 375. This is located in San Pablo, Isabela. The implementing office is DPWH Regional Office 2, and the funding source is FY 2025G. The approved budget for the contract is 12,953,195 pesos. And this includes the construction of PCCP road with the length of 0.49 kilometer or 1.19 lane kilometers as per survey with road safety facilities. For the scope of works, there will be other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface course, and miscellaneous structures. The total contract duration is 53 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, the required pickup license is size range of at least small b. Bidders should have completed the contract on major category of works with the construction cost of at least 50% of the EBC of the contract to be bid, or equivalent to 6,476,597 pesos and 50 centavos. The major category of work is roads, construction, PCCP, while the similar categories of work are roads, rehabilitation, PCCP, and roads, construction, tunnel, PCCP. For project requirements, the work experience requirements for the key personnel are shown in the presentation as well as in the bid data sheets of the bidding documents. In here, materials engineer must be an accredited materials engineer 1. For minimum major equipment requirements, please refer to the bid data sheet of the bidding documents. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Sir Joe. So, any question? Third one? So, So there's no questions. So Sir Joe, we can now proceed to the next contract. That is contract item number 25B00091.
Contract ID number 25B00091 is Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system. Bridge program, widening of permanent bridges, Karoronang Bridge, B04773 LZ along Maharlika, Manila North Road. This is located in Aparri, Cagayan. The implementing office is DPWH Regional Office 2. The funding source is FY 2025 GAA and the approved budget for the contract is 22,775,500 pesos. This is a widening of permanent bridge, board piles for abutments A and B. The scope of works will be other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, road bridge construction. The total contract duration is 216 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, the required pickup license is size range of at least small b. For the SLCC, bidders should have completed the contract on major category of works with the construction cost of at least 50% of the ABC of the contract to be bid, or equivalent to 11,387,750 pesos. The major category of work is bridges, construction, concrete superstructure with cast-in-place piles. While the similar categories of work are listed in the presentation as well as in the bid data sheets of the bidding documents. For project requirements, the work experience requirements for the key personnel are shown, and particularly for project engineer, he or she must be at least a provisional project engineer, while materials engineer must be an accredited materials engineer 1. There will also be safety officer and pollution control officer. The minimum major equipment requirements are also shown in the presentation and in the bid data sheets of the bidding documents. That's all.
So, any question? After masingal yan. Single please. So, no more question? So, for other requirements, ay meron pa pala isa. So, Sir Joe, please present to us or discuss to us contract item number 25B00092.
Contract ID number 25B00092 is Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, primary roads, junction Logak Magapik Road from K0705 plus minus 113 to K0705 plus 342.50. This project is located in Logak, Lal-Lo, Cagayan, and the implementing office is DPWH Regional Office 2. The funding source is FY 2025 GAA with an approved budget for the contract of 20,674,160 pesos. This is an asphalt overlay project with length 1.83 lane kilometer as per survey. For the scope of works, there will be other general requirements, earthworks, sub-base and base course, surface course, and miscellaneous structures. The total contract duration is 77 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, the required pickup license is size range of at least small b. For the SLCC, bidders should have completed the contract on major category of works with the construction cost of at least 50% of the ABC of the contract to be bid, or equivalent to 10,337,080 pesos. The major category of work is roads construction, asphalt, and the similar category of work is roads rehabilitation, asphalt. For the project requirement, the work experience requirements for the key personnel are shown in the presentation as well as in the bid data sheet of the bidding documents. Likewise, the minimum major equipment requirements are also indicated in the bid data sheets of the bidding documents. That's all, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Joe. So, no more question? Are there any questions for contract item number 25B00092? So, the multi-project engineer that will be implementing this is from Mechanas. Is it related? So, being none, let's now move to the requirement of the bidding documents, which include instruction to bidders, general condition of the contract, special condition of the contract, the specifications, going bid authorities, and the documents to be submitted. And all of this will be discussed to us by Engineer Mia Sandrale.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning, everyone. For the technical and financial requirements, the contents of the first envelope for the technical proposal must contain the following. Eligibility requirements must be updated in the DPWH CWR. Bid security, list of ongoing and awarded but not yet started government and private contracts. Project requirements, which consists of the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors' construction and laboratory equipment pledged to the contract supported by proofs of ownership or lease agreements, and omnibus warrant statement. Registration in the DPWH Civil Works Application or CWA. If the bidder is not enrolled in the CWA, the bidder must submit its Class A and Class B documents, excluding the 5 Class A documents covered by the Field Judge Registration Certificate. If the bidder is enrolled in CWA, update the pertinent documents in the CWA through the contract profile application in the DPWH website. The bid security shall include bid securing declaration for at least one other form enumerated below, cash or cashier's manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, which is equivalent to 2% of the ABC, or bank draft or guaranteed irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, which is equivalent to 2% of the ABC, or surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, which is equivalent to 5% of the ABC. For the contents of the second envelope or financial proposal, it must contain the signed bid form indicating the total bid price and contract duration, signed bill of quantities with bid prices, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with bid, and the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. The bid evaluation shall be conducted in accordance with the Republic Act 9184 and its revised implementing rules and regulations. For the cost qualification shall be conducted also in accordance with RA 9184 and its revised implementing rules and regulations and other relevant department orders or policies. With the Department Order Number 127, Series of 2018, the strict application of the Republic Act 9184 in the conduct of cost qualification of bidders with the late ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Department Order Number 9, Series of 2012, the technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. And Department Order Number 58, Series of 2012, the inclusion of material data on the pledged equipment of a bidder in his bid documents. For the reminders, Department Order Number 28, Series of 2024, the three-strike policy in the procurement of infrastructure, goods, and consulting services contracts. The classification of offenses that triggers the bid strike policy, or withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of non-participating letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents, submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the BAC, and submission of patent insufficiently. Department Order Number 110, Series of 2024, the implementation of ISO 9001-2015 certification requirements for large A, Region B, and Region A contractors in the procurement of infrastructure projects of the department. For pickup size range large A, the allowable range of contract costs is more than 300 million but less than 450 million. The effectivity is January 1, 2025. For Region B, be it an ERCC of more than 150 million but less than 300 million. The effectivity is July 1, 2025. And for Region A, with an ERCC of more than 30 million but less than 150 million, the effectivity is January 1, 2026. For the other reminders, the deadline for submission of clarification must be 10 days before submission of bids. Supplemental or bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted in the PhilJets and DPWH website. The deadline for submission of bids is on April 21, 2025 until 10 a.m. For manual submission, it must be submitted in the Procurement Office Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH. Regional Office 2 Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Circumferential, City, Cagayan. And for electronic submission, it must be submitted at electronicbids_r2@dpwh.gov.ph. For the number of copy of bid proposal, it must be one original copy sealed in an envelope. The date and date of opening of bids is on April 21, 2025, after the deadline of receipt of bids at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH, Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Circumferential, City, Cagayan. Please take note that the bidding documents and plan may be downloaded from the PhilJets and DPWH website. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Ma'am Mia. So, any other matter to discuss? Okay, sir.
Sa Lasya tayo.
Kaya nga.
Kung yun ang consensus na include mo siya sa checklist, be part of the technical eligibility requirement. Kasi dun sa template kasi natin ma'am, yun lang yung requirement ng 9.4.
Bakit pwedeng i-ano sa department? Kasi in addition yan sa technical import natin. Baka tayo naman yung babalikan nila nakagilo siya. Pero
Although, pwede tayong yung mga department, government agency, pwede mag-impose ng additional requirement in addition dun sa requirement ng ipag-clarify ng eligibility requirement siya during opening. Kasi kung yes, dapat nandun siya sa checklist.
Kaya ka natin dito, i-flash nga natin yung dito. Regarding yung
yan parang ang application nila is dapat mag-apply sa online. Tapos kung yun na-apply nyo sa online, yun ang i-evaluate ng department.
regarding construction safety. Yeah. Shall we discuss during prayer?
Ang pagkakaintindi ko kasi yan, nag-include sa windows na bibigay natin sa contractor. Pero hindi necessary din na to be part of the technical substitution. Kumbaga, i-discuss natin during prayer yung requirement. Which is na-include siya, yung pinakita kanina yun yung yan, na-include na natin sa IP.
Okay. Already, it is clear that some basis to be
Part of the technical documents.
Sinasabi lang yan na i-include nyo siya sa videos, then i-discuss nyo during prayer. Which is na nakalagay dun sa ITV na din na dun sa kanina pinagyan. Nasa paragraph 21, yan yung structure.
So, if we're time na din ng certain,
kasi may mga tayo lang kasi kung
Kasi dapat after post 1, dapat pwede mo na after post 1. Important.
kasi ano sir,
sabi na naman niya eh.
ang ano kasi hindi mo pwedeng unpin yung date kasi computerized real time online kasi yan then hindi mo siya pwedeng pag-uwi yung date online kasi yan hindi yung isa mag-online muna sila para makura nila then print out nila na online yun yung isubmit nila para approval. Oo.
So, anyway, pag may submit kasi sa amin, sa date ko, madali ka lang ako. Sige, submit na ng date ko. Diba,
Any other motion, any other matter to discuss? So, being none, any motion for adjournment?
Chair, I move for the adjournment of this private conference for the 5 civil works projects.
I move. So in as much as there is a proper motion is duly seconded, I now call this proceeding activity adjourned. Thank you again, and I move.